Hey guys, this is Barrett88. Well, man, how long has it been since I posted anything on here? What has it been like 2 months or something? But who cares about that, right? Yeah, I have a few announcements I wanted to say in this video. So, I know I posted the first episode of the Mario Tennis Adventure as like a special sneak peek or something like that. But now I can be able to post you more episodes on that series. I most likely will post another episode on that either this week or most definitely next week. So just look out for that. Alright, as for my second announcement, if I don't know if anybody has been watching my videos on GameAnyone.com, but if you check that out, you notice that I'm actually having another adventure on there, and that will be my very first GameAnyone.com exclusive adventure. And yeah, obviously that means you can only see it there. So yeah, don't worry, I'll provide you guys a link in the comments or wherever you put it there, and so you know where to go if you are curious. And this is yet another game that I'm going to be using the Dazzle for, so you know it will be of a very, very good quality. Now, what is this game, you may ask? Well, it's sort of a game that I've played in my youth, but yet I haven't finished. So this game, yes, this game is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for the Nintendo 64. But of course, I'm going to call it Mystical Ninja, so whatever. So if you want to see that, make sure you go over to GameAnyone.com. I will be updating on those videos probably less frequently because it is actually much longer than my other. Each episode is much longer, so yeah, it'll take me a while to get those ready. But don't worry, I'm going to most likely make an episode of that too, so just check that out frequently. And also check out all the other awesome people in GameAnyone.com. Yeah, yes, I know people you're thinking this is a shameful plug, but yeah, I don't care. So let's move on to the next topic, shall we? Okay, announcement number 3. So yeah, not only am I continuing my current adventure and also doing an off adventure in GameAnyone.com, but I'm also going to be posting videos that I should have posted a long time ago, admittedly. But yeah, so one of these extra videos I'm going to be posting is something that I promised you all years ago and haven't followed up on it. As shameful as I am. And yeah, I know there's plenty of other things that I got to catch up on. Don't worry, I'll most likely get to those too. But here's one that I personally have done and am working on right now. Putting commentary in it, and that's the Dragon Ball Z Super Goku Den 2 alternate endings. Yeah, I know I promised that like, 2 or 3 years ago? But don't worry, I've got the footage, and I'm gonna put commentary in it, and yep, and you'll enjoy another good set of very, very crazy alternate endings. But don't worry, you'll find out more about that when you see it. So there's that. And then the other extra videos I'm making is something that I call Behind the LPs. Now, it's something like, whenever you want to know how the behind the scenes of what your favorite movies is like and such like that, and all the decisions and what they did in it. This is sort of what I'm doing here. So, the reason why I'm actually making these kinds of things is to, first of all, to introduce the way I make my videos to other people who have just found my channel and wanted to see what I do. Another reason is that I like to be able to share with you all the experiences and difficulties that I come across whenever I was playing a game and recording videos for it, and if how I liked and disliked the game, and all the good and bad parts of it too. Also another thing is that I'm sure that, and this will, if you're interested in making your own LPs and you want to know how I record videos and such and my process is, then I'm also telling you that too. Just for people who just want advice on the do's and don'ts on making videos. So I guess you can also consider it like a tutorial thing, but not really, because I'm not really teaching you anything. But this is just how I make my videos, and how I struggle with some of the problems, and then how I overcome a good strong majority of them. Okay, and yeah, and that's all the extra videos. There's probably some other extra ones too from way back then, like the extra dungeons in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, the other quest part in Dragon Warrior Monsters if I figure out how to do it, and some other stuff I want to do in my previous adventures, but that'll be for another time. Now, as for my final announcement, I've been thinking ever since I've started making these videos, I keep feeling like I'm being not being too distant from my fans. Or if, of course, I don't even know if I have fans. So basically, I don't feel like if I do have any, I feel like I'm distancing them and not being very engaging and whatnot. So basically, what I'm getting at is that after Mario Tennis, there's another big game that I wanted to do that's going to take a lot of time. But before that, I want to put in a game between those two, like a filler adventure, somewhat. So I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I want to know what you guys think the next adventure I should go on be directly after Mario Tennis. It could be pretty much almost anything. And of course, I'll just choose whatever I like the best from it, or which one I feel like I really would like to do. Now, like I said, you can suggest almost anything, but just keep in mind that if you're suggesting like a game from like the Nintendo 64, PlayStation, anywhere up the next generation upwards from that, then probably if I do want to go through it, then I might have to see if I have the copy of the game myself, and if I don't, I'll have to go get it. Because I kind of don't like to use emulators for those kinds of things. It's just a personal choice. Of course, if I play Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy games on the emulator, yeah, that's perfectly fine for me. Don't ask me about my reasoning, okay? I just know. But yeah, basically, just suggest anything, and then I'll think about doing it. Now, I know you guys have suggested things in the past, and I haven't really paid too much attention to that. So, if you want to, you can resuggest those for me. Then I'll put it back into consideration. But I heard of some very good suggestions, like Mario Golf. Yeah, I haven't technically played that game before, but I would really willing to give it a shot if you reconsidered it. And also, someone suggested that I also do the Mother 3 game. I'm very honored by that. I didn't think people would want me to go through such a cool game like that. But again, I'll think about that too. So, just make sure you just suggest something, and then after the Mario Tennis adventure is over, I'll go ahead and think about which one of those I'll do. Oh, and don't be pressured to actually, suggest something. If nobody suggests anything, then I'll just find them some other game myself. But, if you want to actually give me a game to go through, then I'll definitely think about going through it. Okay, so, yeah, that's it now. Again, I have, hopefully this time, I'll be able to make more videos often and won't take such very long breaks. Okay. And of course, if you have like any comments or anything you want to ask or whatever, just comment and I'll try to get back to you. And I appreciate for the people who watch all of my videos and still enjoy them. I'm still working on doing a better job at them. And hopefully to entertain you and hopefully to get you some of those games that people might have a problem with. So yeah, I think that's it. Alright, thank you for listening. This is Paraguy88, and I'll see you all in all those videos I mentioned. Alright, see you later, guys.